Today in our 2017 Kia Optima, we'll be having a look at our best trailer wiring options. We have two wiring harnesses here today. This one here is the Tekonsha T-One, part number 118453. This one here is the CURT T-Connector, part number C56314. The first biggest difference that we found between our two wiring harnesses here today is as far as ease of install. Our Tekonsha wiring harness, we simply plug in to our vehicle's taillights and ground it with a sheet metal screw to the vehicle's chassis. However, on our CURT wiring harness, we have one additional step. We have to connect a power wire from our wiring harness right here with this length of wire here all the way to our vehicle's battery with this fuse holder. So that does add a little bit of time to your install. The next biggest difference that we found is in regards to power output. Our Tekonsha wiring harness has a total power output of 2.1 amps per side for our turn signals and our brake lights. And it is rated for 7.5 amps for the tail light and running light circuit. Whereas on our CURT, on our turn signal and brake light circuits, we're rated at 3 amps per circuit, so it's 0.9 amps greater. However, it is only rated for 6 amps for the tail light and running light circuit, so that's 1.5 amps less power than the Tekonsha unit. The reason that this is important is because you are limited by how many lights you can run in your trailer by how much power output you have on your circuits. If you're towing a small trailer that only has 1 or 2 turn signals, you'll be fine with either one of these. The problem becomes is if you're running a lot of running lights, marker lights, and clearance lights on your trailer, if you have too many of those, you may not have enough power output with the CURT one, and the Tekonsha one with its extra 1.5 amps of power may be the one you need. But if you're running LED lights, it really isn't an issue because LED lights do draw significantly less power. And the type of trailer you'd be towing with an Optima anyway would be fairly small since the vehicle is not capable of towing a very large trailer, so either one should work fine for your application. The next biggest difference that we found is in regards to construction quality. We found that the CURT harness appears to be a bit more durable because it does isolate itself from the vehicle's wiring systems by being powered directly from the battery. This is putting less strain on your vehicle's expensive electrical components. Now, our customers have said they like the fact that both of these wiring harnesses come with everything you need in order to get them installed. Several have expressed how much they like the Tekonsha wiring harness because of how easy it is for them to install. Several have also said that they've had these wiring harnesses for several years and they haven't encountered any issues with them at all, and they're still working great for them. Now, in my personal opinion, if I owned a Kia Optima, I'd be leaning towards the CURT wiring harness if I was going to be towing a trailer regularly and needed to have lights, just because I like the fact that this does isolate my vehicle's expensive lighting circuits from the trailer. Now, if I was only going to be towing a trailer once a year or very infrequently, I'd probably go towards the Tekonsha wiring harness myself, just because it is easier to install and I don't have to run a wire all the way from my trunk up to the front of my vehicle. Today in this Optima, we have the Tekonsha wiring harness installed. Now, both of these wiring harnesses will look exactly the same when they're installed. You can store them inside your trunk underneath the spare tire cover when they're not in use. And when you need to use them, you can bring them out, stick them outside your trunk to the side of your latch, close the trunk over the wires, and they're readily accessible and stick down right by your hitch to hook up to your trailer nice and easily. Now for a brief summary. As far as ease of install goes, the Tekonsha is the clear winner here because we don't have to run a power wire up to our battery. As far as power output goes, they're both about equal because one's higher on the tail light circuit and the other one is higher on the turn signal and stoplight circuits. As far as construction quality goes, we're going to have to give this to the CURT because it does isolate our trailer from our Optima, and we don't have to worry about our tail light and running light circuit on the Optima powering our trailer lights. It'll be powered directly from our battery. And that completes our look at the best trailer wiring options for the Kia Optima. We hope you find this video helpful and informative for your wiring needs.